Okay, we back on.
So on through the years, I did just what my mother told me. I put the gun down. And on through the years, God had did so much for me. I didn't even thank him at that time because I really didn't know him as I know him now. But when the day came that when I realized just who God really was and what he had done for me and so much he had done for me, I decided to give my life to Jesus and serve him every day of my life. And that's what I do.
So let me ask you something, sir. What is your advice to a lot of young people today? What do you think they should do? Who do you think they should give their life to?
I think they should give their life to Jesus.
Okay, and why?
Why? Because God has done so much for me. He died on the cross for them.
That's for you.
He done for me what he done for me. He did for them too.
So what you mean that what he did for them, he can do it. They'll do it for you. He would do it for them too as well.
Yes, he will.
Okay.
Yes, he will.
Okay. And excuse me, sir. And that's the message we're trying to send out here through Building Youth Christian Foundation. He not only do it for this gentleman. He do it for anybody.
Anybody.
But you have to believe in him.
That's right. You have to believe in Jesus.
Yeah. Tell people who Jesus Christ are to you.
Jesus Christ are my Father. Amen.
So when you say your Father, it means like a living Father here on earth, or just your Father?
He's my Father here and everywhere.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's what he is to me.
Thank you.
I've said I've never seen him, but I've heard the word. I have read the Bible some, not so much, maybe should have read it more, but I've been in church and I've heard the ministry. And he also said to me about me preaching. He didn't tell me to preach. He said to listen to the word and do what it says. And that's what I'm intending to do the rest of my life.
And so your advice to
my
everyone?
Advice to everyone, to the young generation and the old that don't know him yet, but definitely to the young. Don't do the wrong thing in life. Do what's right. Give God the respect of doing what he asked of you to do. Because he's the honest one. If you intend on seeing his kingdom and his glory, give him the respect to do what he asked of you to do. And that's what I'm intending to do the rest of my life. I try to help one another, and do what I can do for one another, and love one another like that.
So your best advice to the whole United States, the whole world, is come to Jesus. Give yourself to Jesus.
That's right. Come to Jesus. If you don't, you ain't doing nothing. That's right. That's what God asked of you to do.
And you know, another thing too, sir, they might not ever get to your age.
That's true.
It's a blessing that you're here, that you can tell them that.
I'm 87 years old.
Oh,
born September 27,
Doesn't he look good?
1930.
Audience, doesn't he look good?
And thank God, I'm not sick. I'm not in no pain or nowhere. Thank God. I haven't seen a doctor in 3 or 4 years.
Thank you, Jesus.
So God has been too good for me than I am.
And he would do the same for them.
And he will, what he's done for me, he will do for you.
All right, then. That was a great interview, sir. We thank you very much for your time, and may God be with you for the rest of your life. And I hope and pray that your voice